Listen, this is it, folks. And as always, the full ingredient list will be down in the description box below. So let's get it. This is the key to making everything so simple. Look, that's honey, that's my butter. I'm getting ready to melt that, right? And look, I'm gonna pull this out the way. I'm gonna just address this. This comes with your ham. I'm telling you guys, you can use this if you want to, but if you want it to come out and be fire, hey, trust me, get these ingredients, let's make it. So I'm gonna set this off to the side. I usually save it and use it for something else. Look, you see I got my crock pot, right? I went ahead and just preheated this and got it on, I put it on high, you know what I mean? Because I want it nice and hot. I'm only gonna put this in the crock pot for just, let's just say, we're gonna do it for 2 hours, right? Because we're doing it on hot. So I got my honey. We'll just go ahead and pour that in there just like that, right? Go ahead and just mix this as best you can. You know, you wanna get your honey and your butter going, you know? This is it. It's only gonna mix, you know, so far, you know what I mean? But you still wanna start it and do like that. Don't do like me and lose none of that, none of your butter. You just wanna get it going just like what you see. Because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use that brush next to me, and we finna brush and put that in between each one of these spiral slices. Okay, so once you got it mixed as best as you can get it, remember this is spiral cut already, right? So notice how I'm just separating these, running my hand like that. I just want it to be able to go all the way down. Now when they spiral cut them, when it gets down to that bone in the center, they kind of like stop right there and they go around it, right? So I'm just opening this up. Why? Because I want to get some of that butter and honey down in here too as we heating it. Get yourself a brush. I just brush it on the top like this, right? But really, you want to open it up the way we had it, and we want to brush on the flesh of the meat. Just like this. And this is the flavor that we're gonna have once we taste it. You know, once we put this in between a sandwich or put these on the plate next to that dressing and all of that. I went ahead and preheated, you know, my slow cooker, right? Now you want to take it. Notice I'm holding it over here on this end like this, right? Maybe I got to hold it this way. And what I want to do is I want to put it down, face down. Ah, yeah, that's what we want. I can hear it sizzling. Okay, so look, remember I said we're going to do it on high, right? So we'll go to high cook. We're going to go 2 hours, and I'll see you guys in 2 hours. Okay, so look, my ham is about ready to come out, right? I think I got like maybe about 5 or 6 more minutes left. This is what we're finna do. You know the rest of the ingredients we have? We got the sugar and the rest of our spices. It's real simple. These are the kind of things that make it super simple, folks. Check it out. We just pour. You know, I usually like to use the term dump and go, right? So you want to get yourself a, you know, a whisk. That'll be the most efficient way to do it, right? That's it right here. Oh man, that just kicked back some aromatics. It's just amazing. So we're just gonna go ahead and give this a nice blend. You guys can look right there. This is what we want. Some people like to use brown sugar, you know what I mean? But we making our own. You see how it's turning brown on its own? But that's all your spices. Now it's time to take this out. Look, this is gonna be hot. I got me some forks. So the challenge is really just getting this out. You know what I mean? You want to get it out, and then you want to put it here, but we want to put it this way. We want our spiral, we want it to have the face back this way, right? So let me go ahead and get this out, and then I'm gonna show you what we do. Now you want to go ahead and turn your oven on. We want to set our oven, look, to broil, and we want to start it, right? And let me go ahead and turn my light on. What we're gonna do is we finna put some heat on it, you know what I mean? And we finna use what we put on here. I'm gonna show you that, but this right here is key. You see this right here? Do not discard that. I got a spot for you. Just hold on, stay with me. What we wanna do is we wanna take a little bit of this and we just gonna sprinkle this just over the top. Real, you know, just kinda like lightly, right? I'm gonna open it up a little bit, but I wanna make sure I get it all over the edges. You guys are gonna thank me later. Now, I'll just peel this open. You know what I mean? We gotta get in here, we got to be a little careful. Right, so I just put a little bit in here, just a little bit. Open up another layer, we put a little bit in there, and then we do all the rest of them like that. Make sure it's everywhere, right? Then we're gonna put it in the broiler, and we're gonna watch it. Soon as it look like it's about to bubble, I got something else for you. Okay, so look, if you look behind me, look, I set my ham right there. I'm still bringing my oven up to broil, right? Meanwhile, look, remember I said don't change nothing, don't throw nothing away? You remember this right here? Check this out, folks. We finna pour that in there just like this. Now we finna make a sauce. We finna make it honey glazed. So look, I'm gonna start off on a medium high heat, get this up to a boil, right? Once I get some heat in here, we finna, remember this, we finna add that to that. We get a whisk, we mix it, and this is gonna be our candy mixture right here. Okay, now that I got that up to temp, look at that, nice little smooth, little low boil, right? Now I'm gonna come in here like this, and we just finna go ahead and get this going, just like that. Now we're gonna let it come up to a boil again. Once it does, I'm gonna set it down for a simmer. And what I wanted to do is I wanted to just cook down and thicken up. Not too thick, because we finna take this and start glazing that ham. Okay, so we multitasking, right? We bringing that up. That's gonna be thick in just 1 second. And what I'm gonna do here and now is I'm gonna stick this in here, and we're gonna keep our eye on it, folks. We don't wanna burn the edges. Put it in, make sure you got a light inside your oven. You know what I mean? And check this out. Okay, take a look at this right here. This is what we wanna get right here. You see that? Look at them edges right there. That's where the sugar started to caramelize and all of that on top of there. That's what we want, folks. Okay, so you can see, you know, just what you're gonna come up, you know what you're gonna have, right? I'm gonna go ahead and do this for you right now to just make y'all just say, ooh-wee. You know what I mean? You wanna talk about it ain't fair? You see how that is? Look, oh, it's nice, juicy, pliable. But check this out. This down here, this that premium gold, folks. You wanna see is the consistency right? You see that? Check this out, folks. Cheers. This right here is fire, folks. Promise you guys, try it like this. And if you ever had one of them honey baked hams, I think this one right here, if it don't beat it, it'll come in a tie. I'll just say, and if you don't believe me, you can see, look at that edge right there. And you guys saw me put it all in between each slice. Hey, I'm not finna over talk it. This is it. There it is in the cookbook again, you know what I mean? Go ahead, copy yourself one of these cookbooks, right? Hey, thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, smash that subscribe.